And welcome back to the Houston Texans franchise rebuild. Here today, we have week 3 versus the Chicago Bears. Welcome back to the channel, everyone. I hope you're all having a great day. Please leave a like, comment down below what you thought of today's action, and don't forget to subscribe. First of all, I do want to thank every single one of you for checking out week 2's game. I know it was a struggle of a game, but it's one of my more higher view videos on my channel, and I greatly appreciate all the new subs and everyone coming in and supporting the channel. But today, we have the 2-0 Chicago Bears as we are 0-2, and we're looking to figure something out here. We're coming off of a massive loss, losing to the Broncos 41-27 in a turnover fest on our end. And this is just mostly where I need to play better. I need to put together a better game plan for our offense and not give our defense more stress when they already really are under a lot of stress. So today, hopefully, versus the Bears, we're able to get our first victory, and we'll go check out the Bears team very quickly. Taking a look at this Bears team, Roquan Smith is their top playmaker, who is still on this roster. He was traded in the real NFL, but here in franchise, he's still on the team. They have Justin Fields as quarterback, and we know he's very mobile. He might not have right now the best accuracies, but from just moving in the pocket standard, he is dangerous with that 90 speed. It's going to be hard to slow him down, and we're going to have to really contain him. Of course, David Montgomery's there back with Darnell Mooney, but after Mooney, there's a lot of weaknesses in this receiving core, and hopefully our secondary will be able to hold up. So I think that this is a definitely winnable matchup with our defense playing against this offense, which is not the most talented. They don't have the best offensive line. And then you throw it to their defense. Yeah, they have Robert Quinn, but hopefully Tunsil will be able to take care of him. And hopefully for our rest of our defense or our offense, we can still put up points for this team. Jalen Johnson, though, he's a very good corner. We're going to have to throw away from him, and Eddie Jackson is one of the better safeties in this league as well. This should be a fun matchup. They're 2-0 right now, so got to throw pretty much records out the door, and hopefully we can figure out how to get our first victory here in week 3. And welcome to Chicago. Here in week 3, it will be the Houston Texans versus the Chicago Bears. The Chicago Bears are coming off of 2 wins so far this early campaign and looking to improve to 3-0. For the Texans right now, we're 0-2. We have a lot of bad turnovers coming off the last few weeks, and really the only thing that has looked well on our offense is Dameon Pierce and Nico Collins. Hopefully one of those two will be able to continue to step up and make plays for our offense. When you throw it to our defense, they have struggled in terms of the secondary and struggled to generate any sort of pass rush. How will we be able to contain Justin Fields and the rest of this offense? And will our defense be able to make some plays? Let's go see what will happen here in week 3. And leading out his Texans offense is number 10, Davis Mills. 4 touchdowns to 8 interceptions already in 2 games. You know, we just got to stop these turnovers. That's the main issue. Our left guard, Green, he's out for today. He dealt with an injury during practice. So we're already dealing with an injury towards our offensive line due to practice. We'll see what we can do here. Starting our own 26-yard line and an offset I formation. Pierce will get the call here. I really wanted my fullback to pick up that block. He did. I think Pierce would have had a big gain. As it will be 2nd down and 9 here. Mills will now look to throw for the first time, looking for anyone. Trying to get this ball to Tyler Johnson, and last week for Johnson, he really stepped up, but pressure in his face and Mills couldn't get there. As Houston already faces a 3rd down and long here. Mills in the shotgun, takes the snap, looks to throw here, trying to get this ball to Collins, and Collins reels it in for a good 16 yards. I've been loved throwing it to him, throwing him the ball, and he continues to make plays for our team. As Houston will now go back to under center here. Pierce the lone back. He gets the call here, getting some good blockers, and he's going to pick up 6 on this carry. As it will be 3rd down and 7 here for Davis Mills and his offense. Takes the snap, looks to throw here, looking for anyone, and down the field is Jordan. Brevin Jordan gets underneath it and he scores a touchdown. He was wide open. Everyone left him wide open here. What the hell happened here in the Chicago secondary? Brevin Jordan, I think this is his first or second touchdown reception of the season, but a big 53-yard catch and run. Great throw too by Mills. And leading out his Chicago offense is number 1, the second-year quarterback, Justin Fields. So far this campaign, 6 touchdowns to 1 INT, with over 400 passing yards. He's looked great so far, even in this offense that is lacking talent. Well, if you're a Houston fan right now, this is the start you wanted to have. Your Houston offense puts up 7 points. Now you hope your defense can go out there and make some plays, as Fields immediately looks to run here on the first play, as our defense is going to have to hold him accountable. I'm expecting a lot of empty looks here, as Fields will stay in the shotgun and he's going to throw it to Steven Nelson, and Nelson is going to go back the other way. It will be an easy pick 6 for our defense, and this is exactly what we were hoping for. As yes, Justin Fields has a lot of talent, but he will still make some bad mistakes here and there, and we made him pay on this throw. Well, this is definitely the start you want to see for the Houston team, and I think this is our first 2-score lead so far in this young season, as Field is going to run into the hands of Green, and that ball is out. Thankfully, an offensive lineman was able to pick it up. Greenyard was able to sack fumble Fields. As right now, it looks like our defense is hitting on all cylinders. As it will be 2nd down and 22, Fields sticking in the empty look and sticking in this passing game. He'll look to run here, trying to get some easy yards, and he does so. As it will be 3rd down and 14, Fields looks to throw here, gonna go to his check down, and that pass was wildly thrown. 3 and out. As Houston will start at their own 34-yard line here with a 2-score lead off the INT. Our defense is playing great, but that carry right there, not good blocks by our O-line. We don't want to see our offense stall here. It's 3rd down and 10. We've been 2 for 2 on 3rd down so far. Here's Mills looking to throw here, feeling the interior of this rush, trying to get this ball to Pierce, and Pierce as a receiver continues to impress. Great job right there off the slant, finding the open seam in this zone coverage, and he gets the conversion. 2nd down and 6 here as Rex Burfict enters into the game. For the first time, I think, this season, he gets the call up the middle. The veteran back is able to pick up 5 more. As it will be 3rd down and 1 here. Burfict staying in the ball game. He's going to get his 2nd straight carry, as he's going to get the conversion and a little bit more, as Houston is still relying heavily on this running game. Mills under center here. Pierce back in the ball game. Takes the snap, play action. Looking to throw here. Zipping over the middle. Brandon Cooks makes that catch. Even in traffic. Getting hit by 2 defenders. And we have goal to go now. That's what we need by our number 1 wide receiver. 1st down and goal here now at the 6. Mills standing strong in the pocket as he looks to throw here, trying to get this ball to Collins, and Collins will fight for the end zone. Touchdown Houston, extending our lead by 3 scores. And Houston right now looks comfortable. Due to a holding call on the kickoff, Chicago will be starting at their own 13-yard line. And here's the first carry for David Montgomery. On their 2nd possession here, they're finally getting him a touch. 2nd down and 6 here. Fields looks to throw here, sticking in this passing game. He gets that ball out, and that ball's out. And Cole was able to pick up the fumble, but I think he was down. And no, he was not down. They're ruling that a fumble recovered by Chicago, so they got some cheap yardage right there, as they're going to go right back to Montgomery as he lays down the hammer to gain 8 more. As now Chicago's offense is starting to get a little bit into rhythm. Here is Montgomery to the outside here, but our defense slows him down. 3rd down and inches here, right around the 50-yard line. Fields needs this conversion as he takes it. Here is again Montgomery, and he's going to get close. No, they're ruling him short. And that is Jerry Hughes, our top pass rusher. And though stopping in this running game, we desperately need him to do everything for our team. Houston will start their own 24-yard line here, up by 21. Mills takes it, play action fake, looks to throw here and feels the rush, and he goes down all the way back at the 15. Here's Robert Quinn welcoming Mills to Chicago. As it will be 3rd down and 19 here. Mills turns to an empty look, looks to throw here. Looking for anyone, and he gets sacked, and the ball is out, and Robert Quinn's able to scoop and score. A boom play right there by the Chicago front four. Man, 2 edge rushers just hitting him at the same time. Ball comes out, and Chicago gets an easy 6 points. That's one thing that Houston just cannot afford, is giving up turnovers that will lead to points, as now Houston will turn to their running game with Pierce, and the running game's been non-existent up to this point. 3rd down and 8 here. Running game's not working as of right now. Here is Mills looking to throw, feeling the rush as he is escaping the pocket, and he has open room in front of him. He will slide it right around the 50-yard line, gain of 18 yards. Great job by Mills being able to escape the pocket. He is not a mobile quarterback at all. Well, that will keep this drive alive here, as we're right around the 50-yard line here. Offset in the pistol, and here is Pierce gaining 4. Again, another 3rd down here for this Houston offense. Motion out, Pierce out wide. Mills in the shotgun, now turning to an empty look, looks to throw here, feeling the rush, trying to get this ball to Brevin Jordan, who has the touchdown reception, and he gets the conversion. 3rd down and 10 here for this Houston team again. Gotta go a little play action fake, looks to throw here, trying to get this ball to Collins, and Collins was able to break free. Great route, and he fights for the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. He does it again for this Houston offense, his 2nd touchdown of this game, and Houston goes back to a 3-score lead. Thankfully, Houston has a comfortable lead, and now Chicago will have the football. What will they do on their possession? Going over the middle, and this is a good catch here for Dennis Pitts. Big pass right there by Justin Fields, throwing it over the middle, as they're going to do a little delay give and trying to get Montgomery involved, and he is getting going right there. Good 15 yards. 2nd down and 10 here. Fields standing at midfield, looks to throw, rolling as he's going to get this ball to Cole Kmet, and Cole Kmet is able to gain 8. Really surprised here on 3rd down and 2. They're not looking to run, they're looking to throw. Looks to throw, zips it over the middle, and this is a good reception here. That's Darnell Mooney. Darnell can definitely be the difference in this ball game, but Chicago has to put together 3 impressive drives, and their defense has to step up. Here's Fields zipping over the middle. Cole Kmet again, good pitch and catch. 2nd down and 3. Fields in the shotgun as Houston send a blitz, but doesn't get home. Good running there by Montgomery. Entering now into the red zone here is Chicago. Fields with 3 receivers, motioning one of them as he's going to hand the ball off to him, and his defense has to swarm to the ball. Excuse me, number 13 is Pringle. He's been making some good plays for his offense. As Fields will take here is Montgomery, and Montgomery's able to fight for the 1st down. Goal to go now here for the Chicago team. Fields takes the snap as Houston sends the blitz, and this pass is going to get it right into the hands of Derek Stingley, and Stingley will be tackled at the 1-yard line. This is his 1st career interception here in week 3. Happy to see our 1st round pick, the 3rd overall pick in this last draft class, making a great play on the ball. As Houston, though, will be starting at their own 1-yard line, all the way backed up, as they will start with a little run here for Pierce, trying to get their team some breathing room, and Pierce is yet to be ruled down. He's going to gain 4. 2nd down and 7 here. Mills takes it, looks to throw here, looking as he zips it over the middle. Tyler Johnson, and Johnson able to get the conversion. 2-minute warning here, 2-minute drill now for this Houston team. Mills looks to throw here, and he's looking to go down the field here. Brandon Cooks was able to break free, and he gets underneath it, and he's gonna go down the sideline. Touchdown, Houston. Big plays have been happening here in week 3, and Brandon Cooks does it again. The veteran receiver helping out his young quarterback, and Houston gets a big play. Well, we missed the extra point here. That's why we're up 34-7. But what can Chicago do? As Fields is rolling to his left, he sets his feet, gets this ball to Montgomery, and Montgomery is able to gain 14. To go to a hurry-up offense here is Fields as he looks to throw. No, he's looking to run. No, he gets that ball out to Mooney. This is how Fields is dangerous, getting out of the pocket. It's definitely right now this Chicago offense, they need to start to make some plays. Here's Fields rolling, feeling the rush, sack, fumble. Jerry Hughes couldn't pick it up, but he was able to make the sack and a great play. Third down and 14 here. I think if you're Chicago, you need to get some points, and nope. That pass was wildly thrown, and they're setting up for a field goal though. This is a big field goal here, right around the 40-yard line of Houston. And can they make it through? Nope, it's a little more to the right. And we will have good field position trying to get this game more in our favor. 39 seconds to go here in the first half. All 3 timeouts here for the Texans. Mills looks to throw, rolling, feeling the rush as he's just gonna throw it away. This has definitely been the best version of Davis Mills we've seen so far this young season. As he's gonna motion out Pierce out wide. As he's gonna be one of their other receivers, as he's gonna look to throw here, getting this ball to Collins, and Collins is able to be getting the conversion. And here will be 3rd down and 10 here. Mills in the shotgun empty look now. Looks to throw, zips it over the middle. He's trying to get this ball to Collins, and it's off his hands. He just has to make that catch. As we're gonna be heading into halftime here, Houston's up 34-7 right now, and the only points that Chicago team has been able to put up was a sack, fumble. But right now, our offense is sitting on every single cylinder. We have forced turnovers. We've been hitting big plays in the passing game. Davis Mills has had a solid amount of time. Hopefully here in the second half, we can just keep this lead. I mean, I don't think that we'll be able to throw it away, but hopefully we'll be able to keep this lead, run the ball with Pierce, and hopefully get our first victory. And here at the beginning of the second half, Chicago will start with the football. Fields looks to run here, as he's gonna get a good gain here, but what really worked for this Chicago offense was actually them running the football with David Montgomery, and then doing a little bit more of a quick passing game, with then just allowing Fields to run around and stuff, as they will run here on 2nd down, but our defense, we've been hitting on all cylinders right now. As it will be 3rd down and 2 here, a little stretch run here by Montgomery, but Blake Cashman was in the backfield. We know him from the Jets series. We know he can turn into a good playmaker, and hopefully here in Houston, he can do the same. Houston will start at their own 27-yard line here. We're up big, as we'll start with a run here by Pierce, and our running game has struggled so far, only 2.1 yards a carry. As it will be 3rd down and 5 here for Houston. Mills takes it, looks to throw, sending up a screen here for Pierce. Got a good blocker in front of him, and he's able to get the conversion. We're seeing a little bit more of all the backs entering into this game this week, as Mills looks to throw here, looking for anyone, and he's gonna get the ball open to Collins, and Collins is able to break free. He's down the sideline, and he reaches for the end zone. Touchdown, Houston! He does it again, his 3rd receiving touchdown of today's action, and Houston is extending their lead, and I just don't see how Chicago's will be able to come back in this game. And here in week 3, the Houston Texans will be beating the Chicago Bears 41-21. For the rest of the second half, we really played a lot more soft defense and just kind of allowed Chicago's offense to do whatever the heck they wanted. But first half for our offense and our team, we jumped out to a very quick 3-score lead, hit 2 big plays, one to Brevin Jordan, one to Brandon Cooks, that really just kind of gave us such a massive lead and such an advantage early on. I don't expect these ball games to be like this, but versus a team like this that, I felt that we could take advantage of certain aspects of this roster. We did exactly that, and we finally get our first victory here in this rebuild. We're now 1-2, and Davis Mills looked good. I mean, he threw 1 interception, he fumbled once. Overall, he played probably his best game of so far of his young career. 15 of 26, over 375 passing yards, 5 touchdowns. Not a great completion percentage, pretty below average, but had a solid, very good game. For Pierce, who did fumble in the second half, he struggled today. This has probably been his worst action. I decided to get some other backs involved, just to divvy up just to try to loosen up the defense in some sort of way. But again, Nico Collins has been the star of this franchise. You know, 6 catches, 142 yards, and 3 more scores. That's fantastic. Fantastic. Brandon Cooks added a touchdown of his own. Same with Brevin Jordan. Happy to see players getting involved. A couple sacks allowed. And then we got 3 of our own with Jerry Hughes, Jonathan Greenyard. He got a sack. And then Derek Stingley got his first career interception, with Steven Nelson also getting an interception. So all around, great victory. Exactly what we needed to do. And hopefully, you know, next week we can get back to 500. Got some upgrades to do. Let's start with Nico Collins, who's been a standout. Let's go see his ratings. He has very good hands. Just gotta work on his route running. I really think that's his big thing that he needs to work on. I think Playmaker will give us the most chances for route running, as a lot of things get upgraded. And there was actually no route running in this upgrade, so helps out some of his secondary needs. So I gotta figure out which one does route running, because he needs that the most, I think. For Davis Mills, you know, probably gonna go field general, knowing me. He's never gonna have the strongest arm. He's never gonna be able to get the ball deep down the field, as I really hope. So we'll go with field general here. Morel's playing a factor. 2 things go up, and we got throw power, which is actually very good. 88 throw power is much better than 87. Would have liked some more medium accuracy, but maybe we should have gone strong arm. I don't really know. And to finish off this episode, let's look to next week. Of course, we have the LA Chargers, who are 1-2. They have a very good team with Justin Herbert and company. This is gonna be a very tough ball game. And as you guys can see in the division, early stages of this division, it's all kind of jumbled up right now with the Colts and the Jags, and we're up there too, but we gotta get some victories here. We play the Jags in the next episode, but we did have a weekly award. Who is this for? And it is to Davis Mills. 5 touchdowns, 1 interception, sacked twice, and 1 fumble. And he looked very good. Very happy with his production so far. Let's go check out some of the players that we might have to re-sign. I don't remember if I did this last episode, but you know, when looking through these players, ultimately probably not a lot of re-signing. We are close to $80 million in cap room. There might be a couple signings here and there, but really no pressing needs. A lot of these guys are depth players for our offense and defense. There might be a player or two, you know, MJ Stewart's getting some more playing time, so who knows, he might be a good special teamer. OJ Howard's asking for too much. Green could get a contract for depth. Blake Cashman could get a contract just for quality depth. And that's probably about it that I would be circling to wanting to bring back. But guys, I really do hope you enjoyed today's episode. You know, it was a good victory. We finally got a victory under our belts, and that's exactly what we need to do, and hopefully continue to do so. So next time will be the LA Chargers, who are 1-2. So please leave a like, comment down below what you thought, and don't forget to subscribe. And I will see you in the next one.